垃圾的东西尽量都少拍哦，尽可能画面要纯粹一点。Hello everybody, welcome back to Colorado Channel. This is Tina. Welcome all of you to watch our live at this moment. So our live broadcast will be held twice a week. Every week, Tuesday at the night time of 11 p.m. for the West American time till the next morning, 1 a.m. And the European time will be every Wednesday and Friday at the morning time around 7 to 9 a.m. depends on different area. Welcome all of you to subscribe us and follow us and watch our lives. And during our live, if you have any question and any idea about how to print the seamless digital printing item, or you would like to know more about our seamless digital printer, I welcome all of you to list all your questions there in the comments area. This is Tina. Okay, so at the first beginning of today, I think this is a very special date and romantic day, right? Yes, that is the Valentine's Day. So hope that everyone will have a good and romantic day of today. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so for the new customers, and you may know nothing about us, and here allow me to introduce our company. And our company was established at 2015. So in the last 10 years that we are keep developing and researching for manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And also we invested heavily for the research and development for upgrading the hardware and software, because we are wanted to focus on enhance committed to enhance our capability for the software. And our printer designed for any item of the knitted tubular item, like what you see here, the socks and sleeve covers, and also something about like the beanies, like here. I can show you even the seamless digital printing of the yoga suit. This is the t-shirt. Of course, you can also get it with the printed seamless leggings and bras and tops and tanks. So anything you could think about, it is knitting tubular items, you can print it by our printer. Okay, so here what you see, I am standing here, it is our workshop. So you see that actually there is laying so many units of the printers. Why we do this? Because we wanted to assist our customers all the time, and at the first priority time to get the problem solved for the printer once in any case they have the problems. So that's why we have all these kind of different generation of the printers laying here in our workshop and ensure they are all running well. So once the old customer, even the customer 10 years ago who bought our printers with the first generation, and we still could be capability to stand in front of our machine immediately to get the problems, copy the problems, and get it resolved. So that is what we do. We know deeply that how important of the after-sales service is. So our goal is, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how far we are, because in the world we are here and you are stay in the other side of the world, but doesn't matter. It's no problem at all. just call us or get an appointment first, and we will be available at any time once if you need. Okay, so that is the above the information, the brief information about our company, Ningbo Haishu, Colorado. So remember us, Ningbo Haishu, Colorado, digital technology company located in Ningbo. This is Tina, and welcome. Describe our YouTube channel, and also if you would like to check out our website, you can just go and visit www.coloradotech.com. Okay, so you see that here, this is the newest upgraded printers. This is CO60 100 Pro. And this is the 4th generation. And here, that is the 4 rollers printer. And that is the 3rd generation of the printer. You could see the multiple rollers bring the big efficiency of the production. And someone might have the doubts. So what's the difference about each difference of the generation of printers? Okay, here, I'd like to spend some time here during our live broadcast to introduce for you one by one. So remember, this is the 3rd generation. So now you see it is 4 rollers. And here, what you see here, 你站在那边，你站在那边去拍。What you see here, this is actually our 2nd generation of the printer. So, frankly speaking, the 1st generation of the printer and the 2nd generation of the printer, and they are the same from the outlook. So from the outlook, it is hardly you can find the difference, but the difference is the printing mode. So you could see, okay, now the operator is just finished the one job of the printing job. So she's taking off this roller from the printer and put it to the holder of this printer. And now what she is doing to adjust the sock before printing. Once it is done, it will start printing. And you can see, now I will let you know what's the difference from the 1st generation and 2nd generation. 这个在打了吗？哦，打了。Okay, you can see, once the cartridge is moving with the print head, here the roller rotates itself, right? So that is the improved, the upgraded technology here for the 2nd generation of printer. It's changing from the 1st generation, which is flat scanning, to now the rotating printing mode. So what is the advantages for this rotating printing mode? First, for sure, the printing time, it was shortened. And then, during printing, the roller rotates itself. And during printing, during the rotating, goes steady and smoothly. So you will get the better and average printing spray from the ink instead of that kind of the former printing mode of the flat scanning. So here we are printing for the Kate sock. And someone might notice a sign that you see. The sock opening of the toe. The toe part is still not finished yet. So why would be that bad of this sock? Yeah, compare with what I hold here. You can see this black toe part, that is the ready sewn sock. So during printing, this is the ready sewn, but here it is the open toe part. So what's the difference? Yeah. From here, you can see. Here, the image stopped at the toe part. But here, once you make the toe, this part will be cut off. So leave all of our printed artwork still at the toe part. So that is the difference. So with this open toe part of the sock, then you will get the whole body of the sock with the same printing design. But like this, with the ready sewn toe part of the sock, you only get the design started from the toe line. So that is the difference. Now you get it? Yeah, I guess so, right? So if you have any question, just leave the comments area with your questions. I will try my best to answer every question during the live, okay? Okay, so here is the second generation of the printer. And just now, I mentioned about the first generation of the printer. That is the flat skinny. So from the outside, you can see here, this is the first generation of the printer. But from the outside, it is no difference between the second one, right? Just the slight difference is the printing mode. Well, this one, you can see the operator now is uploading the sock. She is uploading the sock and ready for next printing job. And what she is done is the printed one. So put it on the holder. And now load up the roller to the printer. So this second generation of the printer, except the printing mode changed, it also has another side of the advantage. That is, you could choose with the two pieces, so one pair of the sock, one-time printing. Like nowadays, the POD file So nowadays, the POD, printing on demand, is becoming more and more popular. So this machine is still suitable for the POD requirement. So one design, one pair. And once it started printing, it will print for two pieces of the sock. So means at one time printing, you will get one pair of the sock. And one pair of the sock printing, it will cost around 50 seconds. And now it's finished printing and the cartridge is back. Now you see? Okay, so once it's back, the ink station it start working. The cartridge will be staying there and the ink station will raise up to ensure the ink padding will be closed tightly to the print head and keep the head in wet condition. Ensure that later for the next printing job, the ink will be sprayed evenly outside of the nozzles. Ensure the nozzles will not be clogged. And now with another printing job. Okay, she's adjusting the position. So you see that once the sock load up, it might not be in the proper position. So what she needs to do is to adjust the position by using the laser. You see there are so many lasers there sitting there and get each position of the sock. You see here the laser line is at the heel part, and the other side of the laser it is at the ending, the opening of the sock. So that is the printing ending position. Now you see here also it should be stopped at here, and this will be the center of the back of the heel. And now you see she's uploading the sock. So one tip that during printing and once the sock is loaded up to the roller, ensure here the heel part must be flat and plain. So from this angle, you see, from this angle, here must be flat. So it could not be somewhere of the heel standing up. Otherwise, it will hurt the print head. Okay, so once the production So once the production is with big amount of the quantity, and then you could use this trial. Yeah, you could use this trial and hang the sock, the ready printed sock here, and waiting for next position, for next step. Okay, so here, let's look around our So let's look around our work mill. And you can see that a worker is here, and he's using the adhesive tape to tape the paper. If anyone knows what's the function to tape these papers? If anyone knows, if you know, you can just type the answer there. So you see, so you see what he is doing now is tape the edge of the paper. So why it needs to be done? So what's the function of this one? So you see each piece of the paper, it has the adhesive tape. So what's the function of it? If anyone knows? Okay, I will explain you. You see now, once you have the design, it is with so much amount of the ink volume, and it might be the possibility that the ink will go inside of the fiber. And you see now, more or less, the ink will be stained to here. But to protect this metal of the roller, to keep it as clean as possible, so that's why it needs to get this paper covered on the roller. So that is the function of the paper. So once you found this paper is a little bit dirty during printing, then you just replace a new piece of this paper. So it depends what's the design you are printing. So once it is just a small logo and with less volume of the ink, then you could just print like 10 pairs or 20 pairs. But if with like this kind of volume of the ink, it is heavy, then just use, after let's say 6 or 7 pieces of the sock, then you replace the new one. 换纸吗？拍它。So that adhesive tape function is, at this time, you just easy to wrap it and tape it. That's it. And now use another tape to fasten the paper. Ensure later, once you pull out the sock, you can use these tape strands to easily get the sock out. But you need to pay more attention that once you wrap this paper, and it will be just fit for the size of the roller. It could not be so tight, and also it not be so loose. So the tension needs to be controlled well. I see someone is coming, and welcome all of you to visit our YouTube channel and watch our live. But excuse me, if you have any question, would you please leave the words there in English? Thank you so much. And so far, I'm still trying to learn about the Espanol, but I cannot recognize what does it mean. Okay, so I appreciate if you could just leave the questions and messages there in English.今天好像人不多。因为是2个头还是4个头？4个头，这个是4个头8色。照怎么照的？反正这个结构就是不要这个了，你说你自己给它改一下了啊。这个它是新的这个听在这里能不能用？要是在外面的，它会自动找平衡。咋的了？它这个机制一般就是这样子的。拍它呀。Okay, so where I stopped there. So must be sure that the tension once you wrap the paper, it could not be so tight, it could not be so loose. Just the suitable tension. Like what you do everything during the normal life. It cannot be over, cannot be so less, but just properly wrap the paper. And now load up the sock. Yeah. So here you see that the laser device is different from the second generation of the printer. The second generation of the printer, the laser was set up at the body of the printer. But here, you see, that is setting up in the bar, the laser bar. So it could be with the slider and it could be just move. It's movable. And this third generation of the printer, CO80 210 Pro, and this printing speed is around 20 seconds per piece. Yes, that's right, 20 seconds. It just needs 20 seconds per piece. 你的要跟着它的，就是这里打完它弄，这里打完它弄，这个镜头要跟过去。And now you see another printing job starts. And after 20 seconds later, it will be done. And once it's done, you see the operator actually not necessary to load up, offload the roller, but it's steadied already. Stay there. So operator is just standing at the position. And now the ready sock, printed sock, will be hung to the child and waiting for the next step. 继续，你还有一只，可以呀。So with this third generation of the printer, actually the printing speed improved a lot. It's getting faster. 它掉下来了。自己掉下来的，关掉了吧？没关啊，它自己掉下来的。关掉了。你教它怎么用啊？它关在这里，你就直接长按。这个长按开始关闭。搞不定，你来吧。这样可以。Okay, so但你人过去之后，它整个就翻过来了。让我试试。让我试试。Okay, so for this third generation of the printer, why the printing speed improved a lot? It is because here, the center motor drive, it drives these 4 rollers automatically after printing. So that could be here during the driving of these rollers turning. It could be faster, so it is adjustable. So once you need the faster speed, and then you just adjust the turning speed. That is the one way. And the other alternative option is that turn this roller during rotating and make it faster or slower. But normally, this rotating speed, it could not be adjusted too much fast. Otherwise, it will impact the later image, the image resolution. So that is why I'd rather you to turn this center motor drive turning speed of the rollers instead of this rotating speed of the roller. And now he's replacing all the paper, you see? Because now just we are trying to changing the artwork from the previous printing job to current one. And current printing job, the image, the artwork is with light color. So the background, the underneath of the paper must be clean and neat. Otherwise, the inside of the sock will be stained with the dirty color. Yeah. So once if you have any special request for this laser to have multiple positioning on the sock, then you need to add more lasers there in the bar and with the slider, of course. Sorry, 我这里动了一下。Yeah. So here, once you load up the sock, and here you see this laser, you will see it has the control for the starting point of printing. So ensure that this black toe will be within that line, the starting line. If you go over, and then it will not be printed at the toe part. Okay, so just now what we saw, it was the 3rd generation of the printer. And here, beside me, beside me now, what you see, it is the 4th generation of the printer. This is CO60 Pro. So you could see that there are just 2 rollers instead of the 4 rollers anymore, because sometimes if the customer have only the POD orders and with the small volume of the order quantity, then you could choose this smaller one and with less rollers with the lower output of the production quantity, then you could choose this. But in the other hand, the advantage for choosing this model of the printer is that you see here the center motor drive standing here, but it is movable. It could be adjusted backwards until this line. So it still have around, let's say, 20 to 30 centimeters space to move backwards. So that means once it moves backward, here, this space for the roller lens, you will have enough room. So, with this model of the printer, it is the advantage that you have the multiple choice with the roller lens. It could be adjustable from 70 centimeters to 100 centimeters. So just moving a little bit backward of the center drive, the center model drive, it will be workable. Okay, so except the length of the roller is adjustable. Also, here you could see the diameter. Here, the diameter of the roller is also could be adjustable. And now what we set up is the standard measurement of the diameter. For the roller, it is like 82 millimeter diameter. So it is suitable for normal adult sock. And if you have the children's sock, like say the teenagers or the toddler, you could change the alternative diameter of the roller as 73 millimeters. So with multiple choice of this roller length and roller diameter, you could print multiple applications. Even you could print for the longer sleeve arms, the sleeve covers. So that could be possible. And even if you have the newborn baby items to be printed, and then you could change even smaller diameter of the roller, like 60 millimeter diameter. So this is the purpose that why we designed for this smaller printer. It is for multiple applications to print. Even with the longer length of the roller, you could print like a lady's stocking. So you know that stocking, it is at least around 89 centimeters long. So once it's stretched, it might reach to around 96, 97 centimeters long. So with this adjustable length of the roller, you could print for ladies' stocking. So with this printer, CO60 100 Pro, you could have multiple choice with multiple applications to be printed. So if you have any question for this CO60 and 100 Pro, you could just leave the question there in the comment area. I could see it and I will reply you all of them during the live broadcasting. Okay? Anyone has any question? Okay, so if you don't have any question, I will continue. Here is Tina, and this is Colorado YouTube channel. Okay, so here is Tina, and glad to getting all of you here in our YouTube channel live broadcasting. Welcome all of you to Fox, the live broadcasting twice a week. And West American time, it will be held every late night of Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. till the next morning, 11 p.m., sorry, very late night of West American time, 11 p.m. till the other morning of 1 a.m. And for the European customer, and we will be here every Wednesday and Friday. So in the morning time, in different area, it will be different time, but the time zone, time range will be around from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, so here we are. This is Tina, and this is Colorado YouTube channel. Welcome all of you to follow us, subscribe us, and watch our live on time. And if you have any question or you wanted to try with the small order of the printing items like socks, slip covers, and you just let us know. And you can consult with our email by visiting our website www.coloradotech.com. And you also can send us the email to me, tina.ji@coloradoprinter.com. Okay, so previously I introduced what we do, who we are, and how our work mail look like. Here is what you see, the work mail. The work mail is laying so many different models of the printer to be sure that our customer will have the first priority time to solve their printing issue or their printer issues. 说好啦 Okay. And today is Valentine's Day, and hope everybody will have a great Valentine's Day. Be happy, be romantic, be all the time. Okay, so why, once we are talking about the seamless digital printing sock, and someone might have the doubts why I should have this, the seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal jacquard one. So if anyone knows what's the purpose that we're developing the seamless digital printing sock, if anyone knows the reason, okay, let me explain you. Here, what I hold is two kind of the design. It's different design of the seamless digital printing item. So you know that today is Valentine's Day, right? And if you wanted to show your love, express your love to your dear, to your darling, and what's the best gift you could think about? Someone might give the chocolate, the sweet chocolate, and bring all the sweetness memories to your darlings. But also, you could choose at this special day, you could choose this kind of design of your darling's smile, right? So you could just record any moments of the happy time you spend together, or even your couple's picture here, and then print on the sock. It will be the forever memories, not in your heart, but in your mind. And also, sometimes you just laying on your cabinet, and once you open the cabinet, you could see it. It will recall your memory, right? So that is one reason that you could choose the seamless digital printing sock instead of the traditional jacquard one. Because the traditional jacquard one, they have the color young MOQ request. And they also have the, color. They have the color limitation. So you just wanted to print one pair of the sock with all the sweet memories you spent together, then you only need one pair. But with the traditional jacquard sock, it could not just match your demand. They have quantities. So at this time, just try our seamless digital printing sock. And the other side is the color limitation. So the traditional jacquard sock, it requested maximum 8 colors. Well, here you could see the face, the cheek, the eyebrow, and the hair, and the lips, the teeth, sometimes you could see the tongues. So these are so multiple colors involved. Well, at this time, jacquard socks could not print just like that. And also with some sharp line, it could not reach. It is always go like the needle track, like zigzag, right? So that is why we need the seamless digital printer to print on sock instead of knitting the sock. And the third point, that why we don't use the traditional jacquard one, but the printed one. I will show you. 别跟我了，别跟我。Okay, here, what I hold in hands, it's the just normal jacquard sock, right? It just has 3 colors involved, but let's see how the inside look like. Wow, a mess. You agree? Just 3 colors involved of the color yarn with the ground color, and you get a massive outlook inside of the sock. And also the loose threads, you see the hair is so long. So imagine, once you have the little child at home and you wear the jacquard sock to them, if it is the little baby and then this long hair might be the risk to wrap their toe to stop the blooding flow, right? So this is also the risk for the healthy dandruff. So that is the risk. It's so dangerous for little baby. So if you use this one, the seamless digital printing sock, then the loose thread issue will be solved. You see, inside of this printed sock, it is clean and neat, and nothing loose threads there, right? You see, even at this part, it's just the knitted of the heel part, but here, it's just neat and clean. It's neat and clean. So that's why we explained why you need this seamless digital printing sock instead of the jacquard sock anymore. So we explained from 3 aspects. And the 4th aspect is just design. You could have any design, any innovation idea you have in your mind, and you just draw it. Even your painting, your drawing, you just take a picture, make the pattern, and then you could just print by using our printer. Just a blank sock, load up to the roller with any design you have, just print on it. And also, like this, you could see how many colors involved on this sock. How many colors it's involved? It's too much. It's over than at least 8 colors, 9 colors. Let's count. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here the grading a little bit. 8 and 9. Yeah, 9 colors. And also with the ground color, it is 10 colors. So once you have any grading color and multiple colors involved, and you could choose this seamless digital printing sock. And also the color is bright. And here you see the bird eyes, even the little tiniest little details. It could be just sharp and visible. And also the resolution is fine. You see here, the line is very fine, sharp line printed there, right? Can you see? Yeah. And like this. You have the grading color, right? Here, from the red to the orange and to the yellow and back to green and green to dark green and blue. So with this kind of effect, you could not reach it by the traditional jacquard sock, right? So that is why we are here and doing this seamless digital printing sock instead of the jacquard sock. And also here with any customized logo or some slogan, you can just put on your sock. But it will be hard to just knit it with these the specific letters. But you can do it with the printing sock, the seamless digital printing sock. Okay. So just now I explained that why we could choose the seamless digital printing sock instead of the jacquard sock. Okay, from the 4 aspects we explained. And hope this clarification is a little bit helpful for you to change your mind and take action and take this seamless digital printing sock from now on. Okay, so someone also asked, then that sock, it could be polyester, it could be cotton, it could be nylon, it could be wool material. So what material does your printer could do? Actually, it is no matter what kind of the material of this printer could do. It could do everything. Because different material, we could use different ink. Like the polyester material, it could be used with the sublimation ink, so disperse ink. And if you are wanted to produce with the cotton socks, and then you need to choose the reactive ink. Well, if the nylon, then you need to choose the acid ink. But just be sure that each printer you only involved with one kind of the ink, not mix up. Please do not mix up the ink because different ink, different composition, and it might be something different inside of the ink. So if you mix up and once here the ink, once the ink system, the piping has some stained previously old ink, and with the new ink mixed here, it will be very easy to clog the nozzles of the print head. It will damage the print head. And also the print head is very sensitive. So you have to be 100% sure and take 100% the care for the print head, because the print head is sensitive and expensive. So once it's damaged, it will be a big cost for you. So don't do any lost things, the risk during this kind of behavior. So just one printer, one kind of the ink. It could be polyester, it could be the sublimation. So if you use cotton, it could be the reactive. If you use nylon, it could be acid. If you use wool, it could be acid still. But just ensure one printer, one kind of the ink. Don't mix it. Don't give you any chance to damage the print head, okay? Yeah, okay. So actually, our printer could print for multiple materials. Polyester, cotton, nylon, wool, bamboo, all these kind of material could be done, could be printed. Just use different ink. And also, with different material, use different ink. In nature, you also need the different work process. So the polyester is the most easiest one. You only need 2 steps. The first step, printing, and second step, heating. So compare with the cotton material and polyester material, printing process is the most easiest one. Just 2 steps, printing and heating. So you just use the other heating oven, the relevant oven, together to use with the printer, then the polyester sock printing will be done. And for cotton, it might be a little bit complicated and the printing process will be a little bit longer. So what you need to do for the cotton is, first, you need the pre-treatment, like soaking, spin dry, and drying it. So you have 3 steps before printing. And 4 steps will be printing itself. And after printing, you need the steaming and drying and washing. Yes. So actually, with this finishing, the multiple steps of the finishing, then the whole process for the cotton material will be completed. That is a long process, right? Yeah, like now, what she is doing here is printing the cotton material. So actually, once it is start printing, it means the pre-treatment is done already. So the former 3 steps is already finished. 就拍着它。 两个一起。两个一起直播。然后到这边来。Okay, so just now I explained that the cotton sock of the material working process will be a little bit longer. So it needs multiple steps. Before printing, it needs pre-treatment, and then you do the printing. And after printing, you need heating up to dry the ink, and then steaming it. After steaming, you need to dry it again. Once these steps are completed, then you need to send this dried sock to washing mill for washing finishing. At the washing finishing, the color fastness will be fixed. Then you will get this effect of the cotton sock. You see how fine the sharp line is, right? So you see how fine line of it and how the resolution it is. Yeah, and also the color fastness for this cotton one will be like grade 4. You see? Yeah, how fine it is. Okay. But as I explained, this cotton sock, the working process will be a little bit longer and complicated. So you have to get the qualification for the water wastage collection and ensure that this kind of the recycle of the water, of the wasted water, needs to be collected and control the environmental protection. If that is no problem, then you can do like this. And then if you don't have the qualification of the washing finishing process, or you have some problem with the local government for the environmental protection with the wastage water, and then you have the alternative option for the cotton sock. Just recently, we are now trying to testing the other printing solution. That is the pigment ink printed on the cotton sock. Like here, this is what we tested and we printed. This is what we printed. You see, compare with the normal cotton color. Indeed, this is the normal working process for cotton with the reactive ink, water-based. But here is the pigment ink printing on the cotton, and a little bit down, but not worse, right? And still could be acceptable. And this is also what we printed. You see that each part of the color, red, green, yellow, kind and also the purple color. It is in proper tone, the color tone. And compare with others. Compare with others. The pigment ink, you see our printing image, the quality, the resolution is much higher, right? And even this one. Right? So, we are not only to produce the seamless digital printer and offer our customer the good service, including the after-sales service, but also we are always trying our best, the utmost best, to work out the better printing solution. That is what we do. So now, with the cotton material, you have two multiple choice. One is the normal one with water-based ink, reactive ink, and the other choice, optional choice, is with pigment dye, the pigment ink, and will shorten the whole process. So what's the steps for the pigment? It is only pre-treatment, then spin drying, drying it. This is the same as the normal cotton one. So 3 steps for the pre-treatment, and then printing. And after printing, it's no longer need to steam and washing, but only sent to the oven and heating for 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. It's done. And heating for this cotton with the pigment ink, it needs the 150 degrees. So a little bit lower temperature compared with the polyester sock heating. Polyester sock heating, it needs around 180 degrees with 3 to 4 minutes. While this cotton one, it just needs 150 degrees, 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. Okay, so now you can see, look around our work mill and what the operator is doing. And now he is changing the paper. Ensure everything is get ready, get well preparation for the next printing job. 我去喝点水啊。 What you are now seeing is that we are under testing and for the preparation for the production. So before production starts, it needs to be tested and get well known what the exact position it is. So it is the pre-production sample. And now we are printing on the paper first, and according to the printed image, and then get the proper laser to get the position here. And once the position is fixed, and here the laser, just keep it there and no need to move it. And now we are getting another piece of paper and wrap it and load up the sock for the next printing for the pre-production. You see, okay, here, wrap the paper. The tension needs to be proper, controlled very well. It could be movable, but it could not just be so loose. And now what we just positioned is for the certain size. So ensure your blank sock will be in proper size. And here he got one. And now load up the sock and get to the proper position. And it must be here. Just align this line and ensure that will be the proper for the whole round. So now what he needs to do is turning the whole round of the sock and get to the proper position. And here also, you see, he adjusted the size. Come and see. Yeah, you see here, the line is here, the laser line is here. So it means that beyond this line, it will be printed. But at this side of this laser line, it will be not printed. So must be sure this white color part must be included at the printing area instead of the outside of the printing area. Okay, so with this adjustment, now it seems proper. Okay, then we go for loading up another one, and same adjustment and same loading way. Now you see, once loading, it's always at the top of this roller. It will always be the center back of the heel. So always starting point of the printing point will be start from at the center back of the heel. And now he needs to be sure the open side, the open socks here will just align this laser line. Okay, once this side is done, now we check this. Now we check this. Just now it is like this. So this part of the toe, it's out of the printing area, must be adjusted. You see how he's doing that adjustment? Yes, great. Well done. Thank you for your hard work. Okay, and now check the whole round. If the whole round of the position will be the proper position. And here he stayed at the top side of the heel. So at this heel part, also you need to be sure that once the heel part is loaded up to the roller, and here must be plain and flat. It could not be could not be the heel part standing out like this. No, not working. Otherwise, it will scratch the head. So keep it flat. Yes, okay. And now printing will start soon. Now printing starts. And this is the wool sock. This is the wool sock. So that means what we load up the ink is what kind of material is anybody knows? Anybody knows what kind of this ink we load? You see now it is printing like the rainbow. Okay, pull out. Okay, so one piece of the pre-production sample is done. And later we will get the further steps. Okay, you see, what's the function of this tape? What's the function of this tape? And now it's the function. Here, once I pull out this sock, it's hardly to grab anything of this part of the sock, right? But inside I could reach, I could feel that tape. So I just grab that tape and then I pull out this sock. But remember, here, once you pull it out, it must be soft and gentle and slow. Here, it cannot just pump out, cannot just bunch out. And then you pull out, and in the meantime, you just pull back, drag back of this paper to let this sock getting out smoothly from the roller without any bunch back, okay? Otherwise, the ink which stained to the sock, it will be flied and the ink will be sprayed in the air, and then the image will be damaged. So that is why, and that is how the tips we have to pull out the socks. Okay, so just now what we saw exacts the printing workflow it is with the printing sock. Okay, so you see all this printed sock is just hanging here in this tile, and later for later steps. So if anyone still remember what's the next step it is after printing, like I said, the wool material and the cotton material will be the same. After printing, it still has several steps to do. If anyone has any, hi, error code in. Oh, it seems it is you are the our customer, right? So how to fix the error code of 30045 in the printing EXP 那个错误代码打印软件里面出现30045是什么问题？
是哪个？能现在的还是什么？
直播的时候有客人在问。Okay, let me. Would you please advise what kind of the type, the model number of the printer? Hello, Pen. Excuse me, Hi. Glad that you leave your question here, but may I know your name? Sorry, may I know your name? This is Tina. Nice to seeing you. Okay, I'd like to help you. And first, please type your model of the printer. Please type your model of the printer, and let's work out what's the error code of the 30045 for the print at EXP. 这个时候把镜头对准，对准这些人。
通道是否和当前实际输出的颜色通道是否匹配？
能转成英文的吗
3045这个机器的，它是到底是哪个机器我都不知道。你问我一个3004。
那它现在还没有。
你的 model 需要提供型号吗
Yes, yes, exactly. Model number. 等一下。来了吗？来这里。拍这儿。And this is the 这是多少的 ？This is a COAT. Hi. You're using the Galaxy Universal UV printer. Sorry. And this is our printer, the UV 的。This is let me explain that we are using the same printing software of the Print EXP. That's correct, no problem. But the problem is that our printer is set up with the print head is different from your current Galaxy UV printer. So it might be the print head difference and also hardware, the vision difference. So with all these differences, then the error code will be different meanings. So you have to consult your printer, the company, the selling company for the after sales service, and they could just help you because it is not our printer. Sorry about that. But if you are using our current printer and you tell us the model number, it will be helpful and we will work out for you. But anyway, thank you for your question and thank you for your trust. I hope that in the future, in the coming future, you could just get involved with our printer and we could start our business relationship. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you. Okay, any question about our seamless digital printer? You could just leave the comments there in the comment area. If I could, I will reply all your questions during the live. Okay, just now we are talking that what's the further steps for the cotton or the nylon or the wool material? Yeah, it is several steps involved. Okay, so let me show you. Here, you will see another workshop. So this is the steamer. This is the steamer. And here is the heating oven. So this heating oven will be the next steps for cotton or wool material after printing. So what you saw just now, the printed sock will be sent to this oven later on. And once it is dried, it will be sent to the steamer for steaming. Yeah, it will be sent to the steamer for steaming. And after steaming is done, then they will be sent back to the other oven again. Okay. 张师傅，你把这个车子帮我挪一下位置。等一下，我可能会用这里，你到别的地方去拍。 帮我把这两个现在挪出来好吗？你这个现在是要用的吗？哦，那你可以先放那边一下，然后把这个就是你先往里面挪一下。Okay, so just now we saw the different, the relevant equipment for cotton and wool material. That is the heating oven for cotton and wool, and also the steamer. So later we will see how the steps is made. And here, this is the quality of the polyester. Yeah, this is the polyester, and it is produced with the second generation of the printer. And remember, the polyester one is the easiest work process. After it is done, after it is printing, it's just hanging here to the oven, and with this conveyor it will be sent to the oven, and once it's turned back out of this oven it will be finished. Okay, now we are going to send this sock to the oven. Let's see how it works. You see how it works? Yeah. One piece and one piece, okay. Hanging to the oven conveyor chain. And you see what color it is. Before heating, it is just pale. And after heating, once the heating is done, you see that is coming out. Here, look. Here, look, it is coming out. So you see how bright the color is. Wow, it is so hot. It is still warm, so fresh. Okay. So after printing, the color is just jump out. Like the popcorn, it is just pop out with the very bright, vibrant color. And also you see, even this is look like the neon color, right? Okay, so this is how the polyester sock, the workflow is. Just printing, heating, it's done. Oh, well, today is very special day, and I'd like to hope that everyone will fall in love and enjoy your happy Valentine's Day. And today is also our boss, Miss Joanne's birthday. Let's sing a birthday song for her, okay? Hi, Pin, it doesn't matter. So it's glad that I could help you. So if you still have further questions or you are interested with our printer, just let me know. And now, let's see. 好了吗？ Let's see. Wow, a birthday cake! That is for Miss Joanne. In the very romantic day, it's Joanne's birthday. Let's sing a birthday song for her, okay? All together. Joanne 人呀，再来一刀。Wow. Wow, let me introduce this beautiful lady.
Happy birthday to me.
Miss Joan. And today is her birthday, and we are celebrating her birthday during the live broadcast. And let's share her birthday cake. Wow, it is very delicious. Don't you think so? It is yummy, sweet cream, and with cherries, and with chocolate. With chocolate cake, and also some crepes. Let me try. Really nice. Would you like to try? Joan, happy birthday. Yeah. So, welcome all of you to come to China. And if you have chance, just come to our factory. Our work mill is located in Ningbo, near Shanghai, just 2 hours away. Okay, happy birthday.
Thank you. 不要拍我。
And hope you will have a very romantic night with your birthday party.
你的 model
那个不是我们的机器，它是三星的 Galaxy UV 的。Okay, so just now what we saw already, the cotton sock material, how the working process is, and also what are the relevant equipment is, and also what we saw, the polyester working flow and the polyester material of the working process. And here you see part of the heating oven for the polyester, the heating oven. And let's see the whole outlook of the heating oven. Ah, here. Come. 这个灯在哪里啊？ Now you see. 等一下。Just now, this printed pre-production sample, after printing, it's heated already. So now it is a little bit dry. And now, after drying, we need to send this trial, the whole trial, with these samples to the steamer. It needs to be a little bit gentle and soft. Otherwise, you could not just let the socks hang in there and swing too much. Just a little bit swing, it's no problem. But just take care for and sending them back to the steamer. Yeah. Okay. And now it's in the steamer. And for around 多少时间？8分吗？22分钟啊。And after 20 minutes, around 20 minutes steaming, then the wool sock will be ready. And then we need to send back to the heating oven again for drying. And after drying, we will put After it drying, we will put these socks here in the box and waiting for the last steps. That is the washing, finishing. Okay, so that is the whole process of the cotton socks. So you could see that polyester is the most easiest one, right? Simple and easy. So don't wait anymore. Just take action immediately. Consult us and get your printer, get your POD orders and customization order. We are here always assist you. 我没有吃也没有喝。
然后小金在这里，然后那个谁。
Okay. So, just now we explained you, we showed you how the process for cotton, how the process for polyester. And someone might ask, yeah, I am doing the polyester sock, but I use the sublimation sock. Yes, you could, but that is totally different from the sublimation sock to our seamless digital printer, the printing sock. Here I have the sample for you. Okay, first let's see this sock. Okay, here, what you see, this one is the seamless digital printing sock. It is printed onto the polyester. And you see the cat is just like alive, right? And it's cute. And also the colors. And even I stretch it a little bit once I'm wearing, you see. You see? The artwork is still there and not split up, right? Well, what I have now, this is the sublimation. Yeah, this is the sublimation. So, you see here, the folding line. The line is dead. The line is dead. 从这个角度拍。You see, the line is dead, and it's a dead mark there. And also, you see, in the between, in the middle of this cute caramel cat, it's split up. And here, you see the difference? You see the line? Yeah, that is because it is heat up with one side and the other side. So, in the between, it was split up. And also the color. You see the color. And compare with this color. Compare. This is very vibrant and clear. And also the grading color is just grading step by step from the dark blue, light blue, and to the range between like the turquoise. And here you see it's fade out. It's fade out, right? So, from the color-wise, here, the seamless digital printing sock is much more alive. From the image design, from the yarn, it is alive. Well, this one, like dead. The fibers are dead. The cat are dead. And also, the side seam, it's split up. And also, 你来替一会儿。 And also, you see, once I stretch a little bit, you see, this image, the sublimation sock image was split up. Well, this one, still the whole image, the entire image you still could see, right? 你可以去吃蛋糕了。Okay, so that is the difference from the sublimation ink, sublimation sock to the seamless digital printing sock. So first, the color. Obviously, this is a little bit pale, and this is vivid. And yarn. The yarn, one is live, the other is dead. And side seam. And side seam. So that is the third aspect of the difference. Side seam, it has a very obvious gap there, while this one is seamless. And force, the force, it will be, once you stretch a little bit, you still could see the whole image. While this one, once you stretch it, you see the inside, the underneath of the color, it was obviously to be seen, the gap, the black gap, right? So that is the difference from the sublimation sock to the seamless digital printing sock. And also, sublimation sock is only could be done for the polyester sock. Well, if we would like to print for the cotton sock, like this, sublimation sock could not be done. It's not workable at all. So here, at this time, at this moment, what you need is our printer. Either you choose the old version of the second generation of COAT 1200 Pro, or you choose this fourth generation of two rollers CO60 100 Pro, with the two rollers switch each other during printing, and also with the multiple choice for length of the roller, and also for the different diameter of the roller. So with the small quantity volume, this one is suitable for you. Or you have this, the four rollers of the third generation of our printer, COAT 210 Pro. So multiple choice offers to you. You could have the multiple choice. It depends on what the applications you are going to print and what is your demand for the output. Then get the proper model of printer. We will work out for suitable printing solution for you. Like our technician now, what they are doing is always during the daily, it's the part of the daily work to adjust the printing solution and also testing how good, how steady, how stable of the printer works. And also, these are the new printers actually we are going to ship, and we are ready. We are getting all this preparation before shipment. And now what he is doing now is clean the ink system, because every single printer before shipment, we need to test it. We need to be sure that each of the printer we shipped out is under good condition. It could be work well. So each of the printer before shipment, it will be stayed here in this area of our workshop for testing, for printing test. It could be the printing production with the temporary ink system. And after it is good condition, we are sure about it, then we will clean the whole ink system and replace with the new accessories for this tested printer and get the proper packing for shipment. So once you have any interest, And once you have any request for the printer order, no need to worry. We will control the good quality, and we will be sure that you will get it with the good quality, with the proper working situation of each printer. That is what we do. That is our words. We will keep our words always. Okay, so if you have any question, you could just let me know, and I will try my best to reply all of your questions during the live broadcast. Anyone has any questions? Okay, this is Tina, and here is Colorado YouTube channel. Welcome all of you to subscribe us and follow us and watch our lives. And our live broadcast will be held twice a week with the West American time each Tuesday and Thursday at the night time around 11 p.m. till the other morning 1 a.m. And European time will be start from early morning of each Wednesday and Friday at around 7 a.m. till 11 a.m. It depends different area of European. Welcome all of you to follow us and concentrate us and subscribe us. And you could consult us with the below website, www.coloradotech.com. You also can send me email with the tina.ji@coloradoprinter.com. So we will be here, and we're glad to offer you the good service, no matter it is the printer service or the printing solution. We are always here to assist you. We will take your issues as the first priority if we just see it. And if you would like to get an appointment, please do that. Okay, goodbye for now. See you next time.